Hi, I'm here today to honor a very special milestone in the club of the Rotary Club of Wycliffe. They are celebrating this year their 75 years of service to the community and around the globe. Charles Haskell is the president of the Wycliffe Rotary Club, and he holds with him the original charter when the club was chartered, which is wonderful. In the 75 years, they have had quite a history. Mr. Surratt, who went to El Salvador, stopped the Civil War so he could put drops of polio in a child's mouth, and then he later came back and did a number of international projects. They've had Don Quaid in their club, who went on to be district governor and then was Rotary International president and a trustee of the Rotary International Foundation. And they have served youth through all types of programs from the very beginning, with youth in government, sending youth to the Ohio Academy of Science, to Girls and Boys State, they have youth in government every year, and they have a Rotary Foundation that does so much good. I have today a citation from the Rotary International President, Holger Knack, and I'd like to read it to you, Charles. It says, Rotary International, honoring 75 years of membership to Rotary Club of Wycliffe, Ohio, United States. Admitted 26 March 1946, is recognized for its dedication to the object of Rotary and its commitment to the ideal of service above self. And it's signed by Holger Knack, President of the Rotary International, on 26th of March 2021. Congratulations to the Wycliffe Club.
I'd just like to make one mention. Wycliffe Rotary Club was the first club in District 6630 with a female president.
That's right. And I also noticed you started an Interact Club in 1964, the first one in the district.
Yes.
Yes.
And the second one in the 2000, briefly.
Oh my. I am honored to be here today in Twinsburg with the co-presidents of the Twinsburg Rotary Club, Steve Basso and Shannon Collins, and a long-standing member of the club, Andy Richner. Rotary International honors certain milestones in a club's history. This year, the Twinsburg Rotary Club is being honored for their 75 years of service to the Twinsburg community and the surrounding areas and even around the globe. Twinsburg Rotary has a long history of helping this community in so many ways, including the White Church on the square. It's a very historic church, and they started meeting there 75 years ago, and almost everything in there the Rotary Club worked on and made even better. And in the bicentennial in 1976, they bought a plaque and installed it on the square to honor the twins, the Wilcox brothers, who gave the property, 6 acres of it, for the public square, and the Twins Festival is named after them. You have to come to the Twins Festival. It's one of the most fun things to do. And you will see the work of this Rotary Club all over the festival. They'll be in there working, and they make sure that the festival goes well every year. And their flag ceremony that they were working on even tonight, and selling flags and sorting for flags, is something to see. Rotary International President Holger Knack has prepared a citation to be presented to this club in honor of their 75 years. And I would like to read that to you right now. Rotary International honoring 75 years of membership to the Rotary Club of Twinsburg, Ohio, United States, admitted 5 November 1945, is recognized for its dedication to the object of Rotary and its commitment to the ideal of service above self. Signed by Holger Knecht, President of Rotary International, on 5 November 2020. Congratulations, Twinsburg Rotary. I'd like to present this plaque to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, District Governor. We're proud to represent Rotary. We're especially proud of the 75 years, and as we look towards the next 75, we've got a lot of work to do. A lot of traditions to upkeep, and while working with new ones. Like you mentioned, the Parade of Flags is it's probably our 3rd year doing it, but it just keeps growing exponentially every year. And we do a lot of good with that money that we raise. Scholarships, helping out our local food bank. So those flags, when they fly, those 5 holidays, mean a lot to a lot of people, and it's just one of the things that we do all through the year. So last year was rough, as everybody knows, but we actually used the flags and people just really supported us, and we turned all that money, every dime of it, over to the food bank, especially because people needed it more than ever last year. So we knew it was a strange year last year, but we're ready to fire back up and get back into our events and Twins Days again and our Rotary River Run. So stay tuned for that information. That's a fun time, and of course Twins Days. So we appreciate that. On behalf of the Rotary Club of Twinsburg, thank you for the recognition.
Thank you. Thank you on behalf of the district and Rotary International. Thank you for your service. It's a pleasure today to recognize the Rotary Club of Kent, Ohio, chartered on November 1st, 1920. William Wallace, the superintendent of schools, had to convince everyone in the area that the small town in Ohio was in need of a club of service through fellowship. And along with 25 community leaders, including Martin L. Davey, who became governor of Ohio, William Kent, and Dr. McGilvery, the first president of Kent State University, chartered the club. Other leaders have included now past District Governor Gordon Keller, who I know would be so proud today to be here, and incoming District Governor Larry Lohman, both from the Kent Club. On behalf of Rotary International President Holger Knecht and District 6630, it is my honor as District Governor to present to the Rotary Club of Kent and its president, Randy Smith. It's my honor to present to you a plaque signed by Holger Knecht of the Rotary International President, honoring 100 years of membership to the Rotary Club of Kent, Ohio, United States, admitted 1 November 1920, is recognized for its dedication to the object of Rotary and its commitment to the ideal of service above self. So congratulations, Randy, and I'm very proud of this club and of all my time that I have spent with the club. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Our club appreciates this recognition. Thank you.
You're welcome. I am very fortunate to be here today to celebrate the Ashtabula Rotaries Club 100 years service, along with the president, Trevor Sprague. The Ashtabula Rotary Club was chartered on April 1st in 1921 and sponsored by the Cleveland Rotary Club. The members immediately saw crippled children in the community that needed support and encouragement. They developed a program called the Godfather Program, where each member would be a godfather and take care of a crippled child in every way that was needed. One of the members, C.R. Cedarquist, had a young man that he paid to have his arm restored after having polio. And he trained him to work in his store, in his jewelry store, doing clock and watch repairing. Through the years, they continued their program with crippled children. And in 1970, they started encouraging and paying for the children to go to the YMCA and swim in the swimming pool. Here we are today at the YMCA with Trevor Sprague as the executive director here. This long-standing caring of children and youth is to be commended. The president of Rotary International, Holger Knecht, has given the club, and I'm presenting it today, a citation and a certificate honoring these 100 years of membership. Trevor, I'd like to read this to you. Rotary International honoring 100 years of membership to the Rotary Club of Ashtabula, Ohio, United States, admitted on 1 April 1921, is recognized for its dedication to the object of Rotary and its commitment to the ideal of service above self, and it's signed by Holger Knecht, President of Rotary International, on the first day of April 2021. Congratulations and well done, Trevor.
Thank you very much. This is a momentous moment right now, I think, because we're planning a big celebration, and it's become very small, but we hope to kind of take advantage of the next year to still bring awareness to 100 years of service to Ashtabula, and we continue to serve children, and the club continues to support the YMCA as well as multiple organizations and good causes throughout the community. So it's an honor that I have this opportunity to accept this on behalf of the club. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Trevor. And please tell all the members how appreciative everyone at Rotary International and in the district is of your membership there.
Thank you very much.
I'm privileged this evening to be honoring our 50-year Rotarians. The current tradition of honoring fellow Rotarians who have served for 50 years or more began in 2013 when I was district governor. That first year, we honored 26 Rotarians, almost all of whom had more than 50 years of service. As of 2019, the last year we presented this award due to the pandemic, we had honored a total of 69 Rotarians. Today, we will be honoring 3 more. All of these Rotarians have spent over half their lives putting service above self, making a difference, and being an inspiration for others. I'm honored to recognize these 50-year Rotarians by sharing a little about each one of them. Our first honoree is Tom Geist. When Tom joined the Rotary Club of Lakewood Rocky River in June of 1970, his father asked him why he wanted to go to lunch with a bunch of old guys who sat around and sang songs. It didn't take long for Tom to realize that there was far more to Rotary. Over the past 50 years, Tom has served on various committees in numerous leadership roles and as the club historian. Tom led the club as president from 1984 to 85, when the Rotary Club of Lakewood and Rocky River was the 3rd largest club in District 6630. Subsequently, he was elected to the club's foundation board, where he served as chair. There have been many favorite projects, including participation in the distribution of dictionaries to 3rd grade students in Lakewood and Rocky River, and the planning of club social events, including the annual clam bake and Wassail Bowl Christmas party. One of Tom's most memorable activities was his involvement as a member of the club scholarship committee, Reading the applications and participating in the interviews with the high school applicants was a rewarding experience. Tom shared, so here I am, 50 years later, one of the old guys who sits around and sings songs, but with wonderful memories of what we've accomplished and proud of my small part in it. Tom, we thank you for your 50 years of service above self. William B. Laplace joined the Rotary Club of Cleveland in August of 1968. Bill served as club president in 1986-87, president of the Cleveland Rotary Foundation in 1990-91, and then served as its treasurer for over 20 years. He also served the club in numerous other capacities and could always be found at the famous singers table at the weekly luncheon meetings. Bill served with honor and distinction as district governor in 1992-93, as a district treasurer in the mid-90s, and could be found in attendance at a number of Rotary International conventions. He is a multiple Paul Harris Fellow and a benefactor of the Rotary Foundation of Rotary International. A retired partner with the multinational network known as Deloitte Touche Tohmatsu Limited, Bill continues to use his well-honed tax expertise and turned his retirement into managing a handful of charitable organizations and foundations, and is a recipient of the Case Western Reserve University President's Award for Visionary Achievement for his work with the Kent H. Smith Charitable Trust. He served in the United States Marine Corps in both World War II and the Korean War, and is a graduate of the Ohio State University and remains an active alumnus. Bill, we thank you for your 53 years of service above self. Our third honoree is Walter Strawman. Walt joined the Rotary Club of Kent in March 1970. While Walt has never held any official leadership positions in the club, he has always kept his club's in-person meetings running smoothly by providing technical expertise in audio-visual functions. And he was the go-to guy for any issue regarding their long-standing meeting venue, the Kent United Methodist Church. He has been a loyal, longtime supporter of our annual fundraising auction. His donation of locally made maple syrup from the city of Akron water treatment sites, where he was a 32-year employee, were always sought after. He has always been ahead of the curve by maintaining a balanced regimen for diet, fitness, and lifelong education. And as stated by another 50-plus year member of Kent Rotary, Jim Myers, his humility is impressive. Thank you, Walt, for your 51 years of service above self. That concludes our recognition of our new honorees. A number of our past honorees are still active Rotarians, and I expect some of them are attending tonight. We salute and thank all of you.